and welcome to another studio vlog. It has been a minute since I filmed a studio vlog, but I have been feeling like I want to show more of my studio process, and really lean into the art and that kind of stuff. So here is a week and a half or so of doing stuff in and around the studio and some new art making, etc., etc. So go ahead and get cozy, grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into it. Hello. I was in the mood for vlogging, so I figured we'd do today together. I am on my lunch break. I'm going to the grocery store. Also want to stop by Goodwill and look at their book section because I am taking a children's book illustration class, and I realized I don't own that many children's books. So I figured I'd stop there, see what they have. I do need to bring a book to class next week, but if I don't find any of the ones that I like at the thrift store, I can also go to the library next week because they're closed on the weekends. But yeah, let's get going. So we found some good options, some classics like Lily's purple plastic purse. This was one of my, this is a classic, of course. That'll be good. Then I have The Day Jimmy's Boa Ate the Wash, another classic. Slightly older, but still incredible. Then I have a little board book called My Little Forest, and it's made from 100% recycled materials. And I think that is just the cutest, and it's just kind of talking about forest critters. And then this last one I haven't seen before, but it looks really beautiful and I like it. 10 Ways to Hear Snow. And it's about when the snow is quiet and you can't hear it, and it just looks beautifully illustrated and very cool. So that's my little book haul. Hello and welcome back to my car. We're gonna go run some errands. I have our ballots to drop off at the mail, and then I'm gonna go to the used bookstore and see if they have any children's books that I would like to use for class. I just wanted to show me dropping off my ballots because election season is constantly happening. I know that there's primary stuff going on right now, so it's just my reminder to you to vote. And I actually did a little illustration of voting, and I'm going to play that for you now while I get going to the post office. So enjoy. Fun now, wasn't it? All right, let's go check out the used bookstore and see what kind of kids books they have. and welcome back. Today we are going to do some homework because I have been taking an online class for illustrating children's books, and I have some homework that we want to do today. So the homework that I'm going to be working on today is we are supposed to make a mood board for the children's book project we want to work on. That includes like reference images, style, and things like that, color, images of other art that inspires us, etc., etc. So I'm going to be doing that first, and then the second piece is to do 20 or so fast sketches, just kind of like gesture drawings to get some of your characters down, and then the last piece is to do a illustration of your main characters or a character's bedroom to get kind of a sense of their personality. So I'm going to start with I'm going to be recording on my iPad as well. So I have this this Pinterest board called Art, and within the art category of my board, I have a board called Book Illo Class. And so I've been perusing Pinterest for the past couple of days since we were told about the assignment, and just some inspiration I've placed here. Some of it is the style, some of it is obviously some cat reference images. The cat is going to be one of my main characters in the story. Yes, it will be a Sphinx cat. So, and then some colors and some other like style stuff that I like. So I'm going to pull all of these images into Milanote so I can kind of see them all together on the same page, and then we'll come back and talk about it because I will need to pare down some of these images. I think I have about 40 pins in this board, and I need to have about 20, so I need to cut down about half of my image. Kind of culling some of these images from my selection as I'm going through them, because some of them either have duplicates or I'm not sure if I really want to keep them, and so I'm not deleting them from the Instagram board. I'm just not necessarily pulling them into Milanote. I think too I have some screenshots from people on Instagram that I follow that I'm going to want to bring in and kind of round out this board, I should say. I want to resize a lot of these too, just to make sure they all fit. Okay, I'm going to check my Instagram or my screenshots really quick, and then I will meet you back here with the semi-completed board. Okay, I now have my final board, and I have about 22 pins in it, or images, which I think is good. So now I'm going to kind of just take some notes of things that I notice that I have pinned, because I'm trying to understand my inspiration a little bit more, and I need a pen. So I'm noticing warm colors. I'm noticing combination of lines and lineless art. I'm noticing texture. What else am I noticing? I'm noticing a lot of stylization, so it's not like I'm trying to be scientifically accurate. And I would say maybe, oh, it's snowing so much right now. And dynamic poses. And I'm gonna say wide eyes, because a lot of these animals, and even the people, kind of have like wide, round eyes. Yeah, I think this is a good little list. I'm gonna put this in my notebook, and then I'm gonna do some sketching off of this off of this board. So I need to find my, oh, there it is. I need to find my pencil. And I think I'm going to do this digitally. I've been doing a combination of traditional and digital for this class just because I want to utilize both my skills. But it's actually quite chilly in this room, so I'm going to go get cozy on the couch by the fire and do my sketching there because I just want to be cozy. And I'll put in a little time lapse and voiceover of what I come up with. All right, I will see you after that. Welcome to the voiceover portion while I talk through my illustrations. So my story for class is a take on the folktale of the ugly duckling, but instead of a baby swan, it is a hairless cat. And so I'm kind of figuring out how I want to illustrate this cat, what their features are going to look like. I think it's going to be a little boy cat, he's not going to be sure about himself. He's going to be a stray. He's going to come across some various characters, like these mean cats, some scared children, and maybe a dog, gets chased. And then at the end, he gets adopted by a little girl who also already has another hairless cat, so she knows how to take care of them. And yeah, I needed to figure out how I wanted to illustrate the hairless cat, but I also needed to figure out how I wanted to illustrate the little girl and some of the other characters he meets along the way, like these little mice, and how I will show him in the big city. I'm excited about this story, and I had fun kind of figuring out the best way to put these characters together, and I don't have a name for the little girl yet, so feel free to give me some advice about the rest of the characters' names and what I should name both the cat and the little girl. Now that I've finished this spread, the next assignment was to illustrate your main character's bedroom. And so because my main character is a cat, I decided to illustrate the girl's bedroom with the two Sphinx cats in it. I figured that my main character would be someone who really loves cats and likes learning, because Sphinx cats are not easy to take care of, and they require a little bit more care than some other cat species, and so she's really into learning about types of cats and their needs, and really wants to make her space accommodating for the cats. And obviously, being a small child, she has a little bit of a messier room. Doesn't necessarily make her bed, but she has plenty of books and cat accessories, and the cats have made their mark on the space for sure. I am guessing that my character is about 5 to 6 years old. Let me know if you think that looks accurate. I definitely had a little bit of a challenge with the perspective in this illustration, but because it was pretty casual and it wasn't a final illustration, I didn't go super hard with the perspective lines, and I kind of like how it turned out a little wonky. Yeah, that's the bedroom illustration. Alright, so that brings us to the end of this studio vlog. I am pretty pleased with how my homework turned out, and I will keep you all up to date on how this class goes. Maybe we can do some more homework together in the future as the assignments get bigger. If you want to follow my art journey, you can follow me on Instagram at @thecozyartist, as well as subscribing to this YouTube channel. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!